Hey, what's up, yo? What's going on now? I was watching a video about the gay agenda in Europe. It was by Divina Vindicare. Now, it was kind of cool, because in Europe they have the slide that looks like a penis, and they have these certain days where the male teachers will put on certain costumes and have them be like females, or they let them play with different types of things. But I kind of feel that it is a way to force it because they want to call it an agenda, meaning that is our daily duty to make sure that every day of your life you are okay with female things and boy things and rules and all of that. That's the point of this whole thing. Once you make it an agenda, then people think of it as a job, and then people think of ways to take it down. If this was supposed to be a normal occurrence, you're just supposed to aware and be tolerant of different things. Now, the agenda is to make everybody unified, whatever you put in front of the agenda. Like, for example, if you want to call it the gay agenda, which the video I watched was on and by. It is just that is because every day will be focused on sexuality, and I don't think that should be it either. I think that the whole world should be full of everything. Like you got girl toys, boy toys, clothes, and all of that. If they're gonna teach them that, they should all be on the same rack. But the thing is, normalcy is what makes people believe that it's okay. If it's not normal, if it's only something special, then but then that's just like you said. Well, Satanists don't believe in deities and they only believe in themselves. But if you unify, then that's the same thing. So unification is the whole thing. You know what I mean? Becoming one is the whole thing. And remember, you should become one if you're following the dogma and the lies that they're saying from the Christianity and the idealism from that book. Because if you wanted to understand, like I said in the previous videos, what the universe is all about, then you would understand two is the proper number. You see what I'm saying? The reason why they think three would be the divine number is because you have two and one extra. The one that is being the puppet master controlling the other two, which therefore is a woman. So it has to be pushed that way, but I don't think so. I don't think so because giving them the choice is not saying, okay, now instead of playing with this because you're a boy, you play with all of these things. No, I think the best way to usher in a agenda, if you want to call it the gay agenda, or the accepting everybody else around you, or whatever,
Taking a shower.
Then will be let's see. Like if you start off with the cartoons and the books, I do agree with that. They have a book that they promote to the children about the two dads and why is it not okay. But the slide that's the penis, that is not cool. I mean that is making your children. Well, actually, if you think about it, this whole idea would be making your children more sexual at an earlier age. How about we don't worry about it at all, and whatever happens, happens. That's the point of being tolerant, nigga. Not just pointing it out and saying, okay, now you have to learn this. If you don't learn this, then you're not tolerant. Why? Nobody told you that you were right to tell me what tolerance was. Shit. Just like I don't dig into the falsehood of religion. I don't sit there and be like, well, I ain't never gonna listen to a Christian because what they talking is nonsense. No, you have to give everybody the respect, not just say, okay, we're gonna have this world change for you, and then when you walk out into the real world, people looking at you like you're crazy. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I just had to add that in. I was watching that video, the agenda in Europe. None of it should be an agenda. None of it should be a task. It should become a way of life. Natural. Naturalize everything. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. The mice. What about the mice? Okay, now, what about the mice?
You know what I'm saying? It's like we need to stand up and realize that the agendas are separated. Segregation is very important, but only when it comes of genders, nigga. Colors, no, but gender separation is always important to a certain point. Remember, when females join the army, they work out, they do such and such, so they can blend in with the rest of wherever they are. If they're on the police force, if they're firefighters, and then once you start blending in, everyone's the same, and they can't help them or have any compassion, empathy, or sympathy towards the difference of the person, because now we're all unified. So if we shoot one, we kill them all, right? No. Versify your bond, versify your intelligence, versify your agenda, and remember, agenda just means something you're focused on too much over something else. So let's stop with all the agendas and just get the truth and understand certain truth. The human mind is not smart enough and capable to obtain this knowledge and use it correctly. And the reason why most scientists don't want to unveil their researches is because it's not that the fact that people use it for evil, it's the fact that they don't understand it, so they get scared. And then by running away, they end up rebelling and trying to go against it. And in another form of energy, it might look as it was evil. So the reveal coming June 11th, 2019. And thank you, because I wouldn't be able to see this without y'all. Lucifer's a YouTuber, bitch.